takes a rest. Put your bare feet on the wet ground. Feel how the mud is holding you. You don't have to be the strong one, every so goes down. Even the mountain shakes when the rain decides to come. Where the leaves fall, no one asks them why they go. They don't ask the wind for permission. They don't ask the tree to forgive. They simply let go, and the tree never dies. You are not what they told you. You are not the voice that tears you apart inside. You are the land after the fire. You are what comes back, what always comes back. Let the wind carry away what was never yours to hold. Let the earth receive what you cannot carry anymore. Where the leaves fall, everything is born again. Put your hands upon the ground. What weighs you down was never yours to keep. The earth knows how to turn it all around. She's been doing it since before you learned to walk. Since before they taught you that holding on was brave and letting go was giving up. You are also part of the cycle, the same way autumn doesn't fight to keep the branches full, the same way winter doesn't apologize for stripping everything to bone. You are allowed to fall apart so something truer can take the place of everything you thought you had to be. You are also reborn where the leaves fall, not as someone new, but as someone closer to who you were before the weight, before the noise, before the world convinced you that you weren't enough. Exactly as you are. Where the leaf falls, nothing truly ends. It only changes shape. The tree still stands, the roots go deeper, and the ground remembers every single leaf that had the courage to let go. Like someone came and erased your name right from the morning. You walk among the people and no one sees your face. You became an expert at smiling with your jaw clenched tight. They told you that you were too much. They told you that you were not. They built a light around you, made a word disguised as love. And now you live inside it, believing it's your home. Repeating what they said, as if their lives were sacred, as if their voice had more authority than the beating in your chest. start looking for yourself the day somebody told you the journey wasn't worth the road. You shut down every window and learned to leave light without a view. You got so used to the cold, you forgot what courage even felt like anymore. But the earth remembers you every time you step down hard. Something underneath awakes. Your bones are made of the same stone that holds the mountains up. Your blood carries the same water that feeds the deepest streams. You are not small. They made you believe you were so you would fit inside their demands, inside a box they built with measurements that were never yours. You are not empty. The rain cannot be seen until it touches the earth, and without it nothing grows, nothing blooms, nothing returns. What hurt you did not define you, it bent you like the reed, but it never broke you through. Every mark upon your story is a proof the fire touched you and you survived. You're still standing here, and that alone is revolution. Turn your palms up to the sky. Let the darkness know it doesn't own you anymore. You don't need someone to call your name to know that you exist. The earth has never asked permission to keep beating underneath your feet. You who think you don't deserve, that you arrived too late for everything, that life gave you the leftovers while others had the plate full. Look at yourself through the eyes of the mud, the water, the thunder. They have never known rejection. They only know what you are made of deep inside. You are not empty. Is going to bloom. They live without a warning, the way important things always. No noise, no luggage, just a broken door and an empty chair at the table where no one sits anymore. A name that burns your mouth every time you try to say it. You learn to say I'm fine, with your knuckles turning white to swallow the poison slowly, so that no one sees the damage. You pack their clothes in boxes, but their smell still leaves on your hands. And there are nights you hold the pillow, searching for what is no longer by your side. But the mud and the They told you to be strong and you confuse the strength with swallowing the tears, with keeping walking forward as if you weren't bleeding from the inside out. The earth has lost entire forests and she never stopped spinning. Not because it didn't hurt her, but because she understood that standing still was never gonna bring them back. She kept on moving broken, and in the cracks life found its way again. But the mud and the ashes are the very same thing. What the fire destroys, the earth transforms. You don't have to forget to stop the burning. Even pain gets tired of hurting. Cry if you need to. The earth also cries when it rains upon the mountains, and no one calls her weak. No one tells her to stop. No one says that's enough. They let her be the storm until she's gentle once again. Give yourself that permission to not be whole just yet, to carry the hollow space without rushing to fill it. The wounds that close too fast are the ones that heal the worst. One day you'll talk about this without your voice trembling. You'll cross that street without looking at the balcony. You'll say their name and it will sound different. Not like an open wound, but like a place where something beautiful once lived. Today doesn't have to be that day. Today you only need to put your feet upon the earth and know that she will hold you. That underneath the ashes, the mud is still warm, and what is still warm can still become anything it wants to be. The mud and the ashes are the very same thing. What the fire destroys, the earth transforms. You don't have to forget to stop the burning. Even pain gets tired of hurting. And you also deserve to see the morning come again. Your phone is full of messages and not a single one says what you need to hear. You smile in every picture and then you look at them, searching for yourself without finding anything. Barefoot, come back and touch the earth. Let the cold grass remind you that you're home, that underneath the concrete and everything you built to survive out there, there is still someone who doesn't need to run to get anywhere, who is already exactly where she needs to be. You filled yourself with clocks and lost all sense of time. You filled yourself with contacts and ended up without a single coat for the days of storm. You built a version of yourself so perfect on the outside that you forgot to leave a door on the inside, and now you live on the surface like the stones of water throws. You touch everything in passing, you bounce from one problem to the next without sinking into any, without feeling anything. Believe that not feeling is the same as being safe, when in reality it's the quietest way of being trapped. Barefoot, come back and touch the earth. Let the cold grass remind you that you're home, that underneath the concrete and everything you built to survive out there, there is still someone who doesn't need to run to get anywhere, who is already exactly where she needs to be. The earth is never in a rush and she feeds entire forests. The river has no schedule and it always finds the sea. The moon does not apologize for disappearing on some nights, and when she comes back no one asks her where she's been, they just let her shine. Give yourself the permission to turn the alarms off, to not reply to everything, to disappoint whoever needs to be disappointed if the price of pleasing them is losing who you are. No applause is worth the cost of a life lived halfway. Take off your shoes, take off your titles, take off the opinions of others that you carry stuck to your skin, like labels you never chose. Touch the earth with the bare soles of your feet and ask her who you were before all of this sheet. The earth keeps the memory of every honest step, of every time you walk with no direction and were free, of every afternoon when the mud between your toes was enough to make you feel alive. Barefoot, come back and touch tonight be the difficult one, the intense one, the one who always overreacts, the one who ruins the dinner with the truth. Nobody wanted to hear. They taught you that anger was ugly on a woman, that you had to stay soft, even when they were tearing through your skin. That silence looked better on you, that patience was a virtue, and keeping quiet was power. But nobody told you that the silence was eating you from the inside, the way rust eats through metal. Let the storm of soul come down, let it all come out, the swallow, the bit in the choke, everything that rotted at the bottom, because you never let it go. The earth is not afraid of storms, she needs them to be clean again. You have a volcano inside and you covered it with good manners, with polite smiles and with forgiveness you handed out to people who never even asked for it. You forgave in the name of peace, but the war kept going on the inside. When nobody sees it but you feel it every night before you sleep, like a knot in the center of your chest. And nothing you do can untie the salt behind your eyes, has the same composition as the sea. And the sea destroys rocks, moves ships, drags away what doesn't serve, and returns it turned to sand. Your tears are not going to destroy you, they are gonna carve you the way water carves the stone. Let the storm of soul come down, let it all come out, the swallow, the bit in the choke, everything that rotted at the bottom, because you never let it go. The earth is not afraid of storms, she needs them to be clean again. Scream if you need to, the mountain screams every single time it thunders, and no one tells her to be quiet, the volcano erupts. 'Cause holding in the lava is worse than letting it come down. What is not expressed turns into tremor, into fracture, into collapse, into disease. That anger you've been hiding is not poison, it is information. It is telling you exactly where they crossed your boundaries, where you said yes but it was no, where you gave so much of yourself that you were left with nothing. And on top of that, you felt guilty for wanting something back. You did not come into this world to fit inside the molds that others fabricated with the measurements of their own comfort. You did not come to be easy to swallow, you came to be the storm that cleans the air after days and days of suffocation, humidity. The one who breaks a calm because the calm was a lie. And somebody had to say enough, let the salt wash over the wounds you covered up with layers of normality. Let the earth receive, the fury transform. She knows what to do with fire, she's been doing it for millions of years, turning destruction into fertile ground, into new life, into something worth standing on. Let the storm of Cherokees dressed up as patients. They told you I love you, but the price was that you became less of yourself and more of what they needed you to be. They made you smaller so slowly you didn't even notice, like water wearing down a rock, drop by drop, without violence. A comment here, a gesture there, a look that said you are not enough, without moving their lips, and you believed it, because it came from who it came from, because you thought that love could never lie that way. But your bones are made of oak, they bend and they don't break. What they did to your name does not change what you are underneath all the versions you created to be accepted. There is someone the earth recognizes, someone who doesn't need the approval of anyone to have roots. There is a broken mirror between your skin and what you see. It gives you back an image that is not yours. It's the one that was built by those who once had power over the way you understood yourself. You look and you see flaws where there are battle scars. You look and you see failure where there is proof that you are still standing on your own ground. How many times did you compare yourself to someone who doesn't know even half of your story? How many times did you punish yourself for not having the life that others display, showing only the part that shines while they hide the same crack that you hide every day? But your bones are made of oak, they bend and they don't break. What they did to your name does not change what you are underneath all the versions you created to be accepted. There is someone the earth recognizes, someone who doesn't need the approval of anyone to have roots. The oak does not grow fast, it takes years to become strong. The storms shake it hard, but its roots go so deep that the wind can only move the leaves, never the trunk, never what matters most. You are like that. They shook you so many times that you confused the shaking with weakness. You thought you were trembling because you were about to fall, but trembling is also what the body does when it is about to rise again. Today you are going to see yourself in a different way, not with the eyes they lend you, not with a voice they install. So you would spend your life apologizing for taking up space. Today you are going to see yourself with the eyes of the earth that holds you, without asking anything in return, that does not judge your cracks but recognizes them as furrows where tomorrow something will grow that doesn't have a name. Touch your face with your own hands, feel the bones beneath the skin. What you feel is not fragility, it is structured, it is what remains. When everything that was alive finally finishes falling away, what remains is you. of someone who never knew your worth. Made it all the way here with your knees marked, with your mouth full of all the times you stayed quiet, with your pockets empty from giving without measure, and your shoulders loaded with stories that were not yours. But you carry them as if they had been sung onto your back at birth. You crossed nights that had no shore, mornings that wait as if the sun came up, reluctant to shine on you, and still you kept going. Not because you were brave, but because something inside you refused to go off. Something that has no name, but has the same stubbornness as the grass that cracks the pavement without asking anyone for permission. The earth speaks, and today she's telling you to stop walking on your knees, to stop apologizing for being alive. Your place in this world is not a favor they grant you, it is a right you brought with your very first heartbeat. The earth speaks, and she says it is time for you to listen to yourself. Look around you, you are not the only one with cracks. There are millions walking with the same knot in their throat, with the same fear at 3 in the morning when the silence weighs so much. It feels like the walls are closing in, millions swallowing the same questions that you swallow every day. What am I doing here? Why is everything so hard for me when it seems so easy for others? When is this feeling going to stop? Of running and running without arriving anywhere. You are not alone in this, you never were. Loneliness is the oldest trick that pain has ever played, making you believe that your wound is strange, that your breaking is unique, that no one would understand if you spoke. But there is an entire forest of broken trees that still give shade, and you are a part of that forest. The earth speaks, and today she is telling you to stop walking on your knees, to stop apologizing for being alive. Your place in this world is not a favor they grant you, it is a right you brought with your very first heartbeat. The earth speaks, and she says it is time for you to listen to yourself. The earth has carried wildfires and turned green again. She swallowed entire oceans and gave them back as rain. She held the weight of civilizations that poisoned her because she knows something that we forgot. That everything that hurts is building material. If you put it in the right place, you know that too. You know it in your bones, you know it in your hands. You know it every time that after a day that left you with no strength, you still set the table. You still hold the ones who need it. You still look for a reason to stay one more day. That is not weakness, that is the same power. The earth has to hold herself together after an earthquake. This is the final stretch, not of the road, but of the way. Today the earth is asking you to lay it all down on the ground. What they told you that you were, what you made yourself believe, what you carried for others while no one carried anything for you. What insomnia stole from you, what guilt charged you for, what was taken by the hands that should have held you safe and chose to break you instead. Leave all of that here, the earth receives it. She does not judge it, she does not give it back. She breaks it down in silence, the way she does with the leaves that fall in autumn, and she turns it into something new, into fertile ground, into a place where tomorrow you can walk different, lighter, more yours, closer to who you always were before the world tried to convince you otherwise. The earth speaks, and today she says your name, not the one they gave you, but the one you carry, where no one can touch it. She says that you are ready, not perfect ready, that the cracks don't go away, but they let the light pass through, and that is enough. The earth speaks, and for the very first time, you are gonna